So now we have 2 off-duty officers and 4 on-duty Watertown police officers, just six of our guys. Watertown, Massachusetts, on this side street in Watertown, and we're in a gunfight, a serious gunfight. Rounds are going, and then all of a sudden they see something being thrown at them, and there's a huge explosion. I'm told it's exactly the same type of explosion that we've seen that happened at the Boston Marathon. The pressure cooker lid was found embedded in a car down the street, so you can imagine, you know, 6 of my police officers, and to see that and still being shot at, bombs being done, I can't be proud of what they did down there. My heart goes out to the MIT police officer and his family. It's very sad, and I don't understand why I'm not at a funeral for one of my officers today. How heroic job they did to protect themselves, protect this community, and bring those guys to justice is just incredible. The brother that died on the scene there, he decided just to get even closer to our officers. So he engaged our officers even more. At the end, there was either between 5 and 10 feet, my understanding is, between one of our officers and him, shooting back and forth at each other. And then, thank God, the bad guy ran out of ammunition. We were able to tackle him, put him down on the ground, and 3 of my officers were starting to handcuff him. You can imagine, you know, there was 2 more bombs that went off. The big one and then the 2 hand grenades went off in this time. Well, no, this is up until that point. So you can imagine these guys out in the street, the concerns they have, and just trying to focus on the job they're doing. And then all of a sudden, one guy was. No, I don't know. I don't know. What we have is I have 3 of my officers handcuffing him in the middle of the street with the tunnel vision, I'm sure. And all of a sudden, somebody else get out of the way, and they look up, and here comes the black SUV that's been hijacked right at them. They dove out of the way in the last second, and he ran over his brother, dragged him down the street, and then fled. When we lifted the ban at 6 o'clock, that resident went out in his backyard to do a look around, was looking at his boat, saw the straps weren't the way he had left them. He thought, geez, it's been windy out, I'll just tighten the straps, and it still didn't seem right, but he didn't have anything else to think about. He looked at the boat, saw a little bit of blood, still didn't really know what he had, or think that, okay, the terrorist is maybe in my boat, but then he looked in further and he could see somebody huddled in the corner. You know, he saw a little bit more blood, so he immediately went into the house, called us 911, exactly what we wanted him to do, and a number of agencies responded down there.